Good morning, comrades, and today we're taking a short break from the shooting with the Mustang RTR and Von Gitten Jr., but we're still gonna have some Ford content. Good morning.
Hello.
Oh, getting your hands wet, not really dirty. Clean, I would say.
I'll clean them up a little bit.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
So we're going
Nürburgring makes cars very dirty.
Yeah, it does, it does. And
good
especially with the hot weather we had, and a bit of rain yesterday,
Yep.
unfortunately. Yeah, it's good to give them some quick rinse. So we're going to the Ford Performance Day,
Yeah.
checking out some
I
cars.
don't know what to expect, but
Me neither.
it'll be fun.
Our friend Fabio invited us, so we will see. I saw some interesting cars parked up last night with some massive wings
Oh, really?
at the supermarket. Yeah, also lots of Ford, so we will see. We will see. Excited for that. So we were taking the RTR Spec 2. Is it the 2019 model or 18?
18.
18, yeah. 2018 Spec 2. Also the drift car, the show car. So gonna shake some stuff up, which is also being prepared. It's surprisingly clean after a full day of hunnage yesterday. Well, me in particular, I'm very excited to maybe take this one out on a track and see what it's like. Of course, I'll be honest, GB track is not really my thing, but still, it's the very safe way to see what the car is capable of. Hello, UK spec. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. So we have arrived at the Ford Performance Days, or Performance Day in this case. The guys are checking out the Mustang. You might say, oh, it looks quite empty. Well, you know why? Because like a real Performance Day or a track day, everybody is already on the track. We will go check it out in a bit. But first, they gave us opportunity to test the new ST on a slalom course, where we are actually allowed to time ourselves. So let's see how fast Vaughn is, or how fast I am.
So the car at the front right. Thing is, you don't know the track yet. I don't know how much time.
I'll watch a couple laps.
Yeah, because you got to do 2 laps.
Those are pretty cool. I was very excited to see this car 2 years when it was presented at Geneva Motor Show. Yeah, and now actually get a chance to drive it. That's very nice.
Wow, there's a race mode in this. Wow.
Oh wow.
And then you got launch control, and then the floor it holds the rest at 2.
Wow. That's awesome.
Right? I mean, for a
Yeah,
small family car.
absolutely.
Like this, pretty fun. Huh?
Oh yeah, I feel the power.
And then, I mean, the cones always direct you where you should be.
Yeah.
And then just go right through here. So this turn I'm not sure about because it gets really tight here, whether you should go down the first here or not.
Yeah.
And then this is all straightforward. And here you go left the first time. Go from here. Just do the
Okay.
whole
Thing again.
thing again.
Got it.
Massive understeer. Go through that thing. And the second time just the last right through. That's it. Just make sure you stop.
Okay.
Like that. And
All right.
done.
Okay.
48 seconds. Not bad.
What was it?
48. Okay, Vaughn, I've seen you have some skills in drifts, but can you keep the grip?
I don't know.
Left. Bit of lift off oversteer. Stop within the cones.
What I got there? Guy.
So I get out and see if you can beat the record.
Okay.
The record was 34, so not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Let's try again. See if I get a second out without you.
Yeah. That'll be
Maybe.
offensive.
No.
Für den einen Gang oder was?
Ja, für den ersten und den dritten.
I tried, Misha. Maybe I needed you in here.
Does this mean that we scientifically proven that weight reduction does not benefit you? I think not. But a good instructor next to you, or navigator in this case, does benefit you. So yeah, you can say that weight reduction is not beneficial.
Yeah, or it is. I mean, I
Or
just
it
suck.
is, but taking out your navigator. I mean, it's rally course.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. And you know what? Maybe one would be able to find that extra second by installing Ford performance parts. Something that we saw being launched in Europe in last year's SM Motor Show. So here's a nice display. So here's some front grille for the Mustang, a strut bar. I think probably something, the hood dampeners. Here it becomes more interesting. Drive shafts. They just told me that these are capable of doing like 1,000+ horsepower. So you don't need the aftermarket, but you can have like a factory supported aftermarket part, so to say, which can able to hold 1,000 horsepower, similar to what you have on Vaughn's car. Then the exhaust, short shifter, engine cover, intake, also throttle body, and this is a small OBD module, so you can plug it into your car and flash the software to have some horsepower increasement. They told me that this is stage 2. There's also stage 3, which has a slightly bigger intake, which is similar to a GT350 car, I believe, and it gives you roughly 50 horsepower, but what's just more interesting, it raises the max RPM from 7.5 to 8.3 thousand. That's pretty cool. And then this is what actually more interesting for me, well, and also probably for you, because of the European market. Those are the 4 performance parts for the Fiesta ST over there. So you have here the suspension, which is developed together with KW, the strut bar, so you can choose either aluminum or carbon fiber. Of course, everyone gonna go for carbon fiber, right? And well, the carbon fiber shift stick and the flow formed wheels. Flow formed is like kind of more or less new technology which has been out for the last couple of years, and it's lighter than the casual wheel, but not as expensive as forged wheel, which is pretty cool. I believe they save roughly 1.5 or 2 kilo per wheel, and if you know that rotational mass is similar as increasing horsepower or handling. Then there we have a stock Fiesta ST that we used on the track, and now here we have a modified one, and you can clearly see it got an amazing stance with the suspension kit and with those wheels. I really like it. The camo, I also like the camo part, and especially those like kind of 3D underneath pattern. Every part is essential. Yes, of course. The headlights is just for the show. Of course you could run them, but in Germany yellow headlights is unfortunately not allowed. But I must say that the camo is a very cool part because it's exceptional, but it's not too much in your face like, hey, look at me, I'm a poser. Then inside is also very cool. Vickers cage, so it makes it actually a proper club sport spec. The only thing that's missing is actually the seats, but hopefully Ford we're gonna come up with a solution. It's pretty easy, or you just mount any aftermarket seat like a Recaro pool position and put a nice Ford Performance stitching on it. No, it's very cool, very nice. Hopefully we'll be able to take out this one or the Fiesta ST out on the track one day soon. Okay, now it's our time to go on the track. I'm taking the 2018 RTR. Let's switch it to, I guess Nürburg qualifies as a racetrack. That's good enough. ESC off. We're not gonna drift. Okay, I guess let's go. Good. The car is equipped with PS4S tires, the same that we run on our taxis. So the grip is actually very good. I don't know about suspension. Actually, I really need to ask Vaughn about it. But well, last Mustang. Let me say it that way. The last Mustang that I ever drove was quite a while ago, and that felt quite boaty. It was a fully stock one. I think 2005 version. But this one is actually very stiff. Wow. First lap ever, first time ever in this car. Right-hand drive car as well. I'm not a fan of a GP track because, yeah, reasons. Because the car kills your tires. The track kills your tires and brakes. And compared to Nordschleife, I mean, it's not the most fun thing in the world. But, well, we're doing 120 miles per hour, 200 to the corner. I feel very confident because I can talk to you on the camera and still, well, doing 200 kilometers per hour through the corner. Small S. It's actually quite a fun car. I think we should consider getting one ourselves. Very nice. The AC is off, but still enough level of grip. Here I really want to take it easy because, well, the main street is very hard on your brakes. You really don't want to brake too late. Wait for me, Vaughn. Well, I must say this was a lot and lots of fun. I'm one of those people who are still like prejudiced by the old school Mustang, old school muscle car not being able to turn. But I don't know whether it's a Ford thing or an RTR thing, but this car is very fun to drive, and I really, really want to take it out on the Nordschleife. Really, really, really. So let's see, maybe tonight, maybe some other time. And I would be even actually confident enough to say that I actually wanted to be in our Apex fleet. So who knows, who knows. Let's talk to Vaughn and let's see where this is going to bring us. This is weird. I thought he went into the pits before me. Ah. He took Fabio out for one more lap. I honestly thought I would never say this, but I want one.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
It is. It is. I'm still prejudiced by like a muscle car.
I'm a little biased, but
Yeah.
I love people getting out and feeling it.
Yeah. No, I'm still biased by like the muscle car things that like it's can only go straight and boaty, but this was awesome.
Good.
I want to really.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, absolutely.